Hey everyone, I'm Aaron Schatz, Editor-in-Chief of ASE Labs, and today we'll be looking at the G19 gaming keyboard from Logitech. This is review ID 5058. Logitech is hoping to hit another home run with the release of the G19. Their older G15 model was a real step forward for gaming keyboards. There were some problems with the original G15 that were fixed in the second revision, including the size of the keyboard and some other minor details. The G15 was the first keyboard to feature an LCD screen, and certain games and programs still use it today. In fact, the programs that will work on the G15 will also work on this keyboard. The G19 is a perfect example of, well, we got a good thing going, so why don't we supersize it? Look at the LCD on this screen. It's 320 by 240 and it's color. The older G15 was a monochrome screen, it was a little wider but had much lower resolution. The big thing about the screen is that the keyboard runs Linux itself, and it can do a variety of functions on its own. Unfortunately, the keyboard may run Linux, but it doesn't work in Linux aside from the normal keyboard functionality. Highlights of the keyboard include the ability to change the backlighting color, as well as the now standard disabling of the Windows keys in games. 12 programmable G keys with 3 settings each make their way onto this board. The LCD has its own Windows and Mac SDK, and there are a variety of neat programs for use with it. It might not be practical, but you could watch YouTube videos on the screen, albeit with no audio. So I don't know where the practicality is on that one. Unfortunately, the keyboard itself has taken a step back from the G15 series. The spacebar itself is the mushiest I've ever felt in a long time, and the rest of the keys don't have a really good feel. They don't spring back with enough force. I felt as I'm almost waiting for the keyboard to catch up while I'm typing. There's another deal breaker problem with the spacebar though. Clicking the center of the spacebar is pretty easy, but once you actually move to the sides of the spacebar, it gets a little harder to press. It feels like the angle that you're pushing it in doesn't allow the mechanism to slide down smoothly. While it may be the fanciest keyboard in the price range, the keyboard is not worth the money. It retails for about $200, and since the keyboard functionality is worse than the G15, I can't recommend a purchase of it. If you really want a great keyboard, get the G15. That being said, if you feel the need to watch YouTube videos on your keyboard, the only way to do that is with the G19. You'll have to decide if you want to drop the cash to do it though. For ASE Labs, I'm Aaron Schatz. Thank you for watching.